Good morning to you. Top of the Tempo Tuesday morning edition. Today is For the Birds. That's what we're going to be talking about. Hope you're doing well. Peace, love, thumbs up, A-OK, cowabunga, and rock and roll. Where did that saying come from? Have you ever really stopped to think about where that came from? When you say, for the birds? Usually, it's not a positive thing. That one could be, take that for the birds. The birds will have that one. Or when we're done eating something and we don't want to throw it away, when there's not a garbage nearby, you throw the food out for the birds. Or when someone flips the bird. Why are all these sort of things for the birds negative connotations? It's really interesting. Birds are amazing. So we're going to flip the script on that today. For the birds. The birds sing a beautiful song. They're able to fly. They could see from not a 30,000 foot view up above. Well, maybe some of them. But they see from high what's really going on down below. They could see the bigger picture. Birds communicate in really cool ways. They're bird song to each other and just singing. Woodpeckers are super cool. They can literally peck through wood. Who'd have thought? Hummingbirds are really, really fascinating. They sort of play a percussive beat with their wings in addition to what they're singing. All the different colors, wingspans. It's amazing. You know, there's the flying V. Have you ever heard of that? Birds of a feather flock together sort of thing. The reason why I wanted to bring this up is because, birds are all around us right now. If you listen very quietly, there are birds all around me. I can't even see them sometimes. You know, you ever see the famous painting of all birds on a telephone wire that look like musical notes? It's super cool. You see them a lot. You see birds a lot out in nature doing that too. You know, there's some birds that can actually talk and repeat human sounds. Fascinating for little creatures. You can have them as pets. We need to really start thinking about things from two sides of the coin, not just one. And this goes for many things in life, right? Your perspective might be vastly different than someone else's perspective, and that's okay. That's what makes the world go round. We ought not to put people down for that, but try to see things from their perspective. Ask inquisitive questions and really care about the answers, and not trying to do a hey, gotcha moment with them. Try to make them feel bad or say that you're right and they're wrong because you don't agree with them. Just like with the bird situation. People say, I'm going to flip the bird. That's not a great thing, right? Or that's for the birds, meaning they're going to get the leftover scraps. Or I don't like that. That's for the birds. They can have that. But birds are amazing. They're all around us, and you're going to start seeing them a lot more in the springtime, at least here where we are in New Jersey. Starting to hear them chirp so much. You know, they fly, they sing, they can talk, some of them. They're beautiful. Yet there's all these negative connotations that certain phrases we say about them. It's really interesting. So there's two sides to every coin, right? There's the front and the back, the positive, the negative, the black, the white. Sometimes life is lived right in the middle of that, in the gray area, right? There's some positives about a situation. There's also some negatives or some pros and cons. So let's really be cognizant and pay attention to these things, not just writing them off, trying to see from someone else's perspective. Who knows? Maybe they'll end up changing their mind about something, because if you are open and ready, willing, and able to think about wow, what they presented, it really makes a lot of sense. And I never thought of it that way. Instead of being closed-minded and just saying, well, I'm right and you're wrong, based upon what evidence? It's fascinating to me. Two sides to every coin. Let's keep that in mind in any conversation you get into, whether it's with friends, family, colleagues, business partners, just random perfect strangers, and maybe people that are on the opposite side of where you think, right? This is how the world is going to make progress in a positive direction, is if we really listen to each other and take what we have to say into account and really truly think about things and being honest with yourself based upon the evidence and the information that we have at any given moment. That's all we're trying to do anyway as human beings. It's all we can do. We make the best decision we can, the most informed decision based upon whatever information we have at our disposal at that moment. And maybe we don't always have all the information, right? How can one person know everything there is to know about every aspect of the world? It's not possible. We have to give each other a break, give ourselves a break, and not be so quick to judge, so quick to blurt out whatever's on our minds, good, bad, or the ugly, for better or worse. Think about what we're going to say before we say it. Really try to see it from someone else's perspective. And that's how we move the ball forward. So, this bird's take this one. And instead of flipping the bird, we'll give it a thumbs up. We'll give it a peace, an A-OK, a cowabunga, and a rock and roll. And we'll see you next time for who knows what. Thanks for tuning in on this Tap to the Temple Tuesday. Bye-bye.